Hey, what's up guys? This is Daniel here, the small cap guy. So today, right, I'm going to share with you this stock analysis of Shake Shack. Okay, so it is a fast food company, very famous in the US. All right, so the market capitalization of this company, it is 2.2 billion US dollars. So anything that is around 2 billion or less than $2 billion, right, they are considered as small cap companies, meaning to say they are small companies, then they have a high growth potential. All right. So before I go into details, right, I want to share with you how do I actually find this stock. Yeah. So how did I find out this? Like what is the motivation for me to actually start researching on this stock? All right. So the thing is this. I'm currently staying in Singapore. And right now, right, in Singapore, they are having this lockdown, but they don't call it lockdown, they call it circuit breaker. So during this circuit breaker, right, people are not allowed to eat outside, but they are allowed to go out and buy food home, take away. Okay, so because I'm staying at home, I've been staying at home for quite some time, so I feel bored. So what I did was I actually went to a very famous place in Singapore. It is called the Jewel Changi Airport. Okay, so this shopping mall, it is just beside the airport. Yeah, so I was walking around there, and of course most of the shops they were closed. Yeah, because most of them are doing retail businesses which are not essential. Yeah, but there were some like F&B businesses they were open. And when I walk across the shopping mall, right, I just walk around with nothing lah. Yeah. And I came across one shop, okay, one store, which is this. All right. So I'm going to play a video. Okay. So you can see, right, this particular store, Shake Shack. Okay, although you can see, you may feel that this is not a lot of people, but the thing is, right now we are as a point of recording, we are in this lockdown mode, meaning to say people are not going out at all. And as compared to other stores, right, other F&B stores, right, there are only like 3 to 5 people waiting outside to get their food ready. But for this particular store, Shake Shack in Singapore, like only one in Singapore, right, there are a lot more people waiting outside, and there are even more people sitting inside, yeah, just to get their food prepared. Okay, so this is the motivation, right, why I want to do this analysis. Yeah, so I actually started, after I went back home, I actually started doing all the research about this company. So I found that this company was actually listed in the US. All right. So just give you a bit of the background about this company. So this company was founded in 2001. Okay, in the US, selling some hot dogs. Yeah, so it was a small burger stand, and because the business getting better, so they actually changed their name to Shake Shack and then opened a store back then. Yeah, so they actually listed in New York Stock Exchange in 2015. So as of end of 2019, right, December 2019, there were 275 stores in 15 countries, but majority of them are in US. Yeah, so what are their products, right? Of course, they sell healthy food over here. Yeah, really healthy food, because they are using like 100% all natural fast food. Yeah, so they are selling like burgers, hot dogs, fries. Yeah, they even sell dog food. Yeah, so these are some other information about this company. Yeah, so what is the business operation, right? So their business operation, because it is a fast food company, very naturally I will take it to compare with McDonald's. Yeah, so everyone knows McDonald's, and then how they are doing, right? Okay, so for this Shake Shack, right, this company, right, they actually have more company operated stores, meaning to say the company themselves, they hire their own staff, they prepare their own food, they sell the stuff themselves instead of licensing. So for example, for McDonald's, right, most of them are franchise. Okay, So the franchisee have to buy the franchise license from the McDonald's itself, and then those independent people, they can operate their own McDonald's store. But for Shake Shack, it is quite opposite. Like 163 stores, they are company operated. Yeah, only 22 in US are licensed, but all other 90 outlets, right, they are licensed. All right. So the other thing is Shake Shack, right, they do not own any real property. Okay, so I'm taking this comparison with McDonald's again. So McDonald's, they are doing real estate business. So they are buying the property itself. Yeah, so McDonald's, right, they are actually not doing the food businesses. They are doing the real estate businesses. Yeah, as you know, all right. But Shake Shack, it doesn't do that. Okay, so the next thing is the store revenue in 2019 versus 2018. Okay, so this is just a very brief overview of the revenue. Later, I will go in depth. So you can see, right, the company operated sales, right, it is about 97%. Okay, 97% of the whole revenue. So meaning to say all these licenses, right, like all these international licenses, 90 outlets and this 22, right, they only take like 3% of the total sales. Yeah, so majority are still in the company operations. Okay, so next we come to management. Okay, so why management, like why analyzing management is so important, right? Because management, they are the head of the company. Even if we have the right business model, but if the management is not doing their job right, then the ship is going to be sink. Yeah, so management, it is very important. So the first guy is called Daniel, same as me. So this guy, right, he is the founder of Shake Shack. So he has been in this company like since 2001. Yeah, but he actually stepped down. He stepped down as CEO since 2012, and then he became a chairman. Okay, so this second guy, Randy, he became CEO since 2012, all right, until now. And then the next guy is Tara. He is a CFO and he joined since 2017. So why do I put those years over here, right? It is because, for example, for this guy, Tara, he actually only joined since 2017. Meaning to say he is a hired CFO. He is not a homegrown CFO. As opposed to Randy, right? He has been here since quite some time. So he has been here like since 2010. So he kind of know the operations within the company. Yeah, so it is better for a small cap company, right, to have those management, to have those executives, right, with some experience within the company itself instead of the hired one. But the good thing about Tara is he was also CFO in quite a few other companies since 2010. So he has the experience of being a CFO. All right. So the next thing is directors and institutional shareholdings. All right, so we can see Daniel, the founder, right? He personally owns 12% of the share in Shake Shack, and then the CEO owns about 2.4%. So the asterisk here means to say they own less than 1% of the shares in the company. All right, so why these numbers are important, right? It is because if the management, they don't own a significant amount of shares in the company, right, their interests are not aligned with the shareholders. Meaning to say they just come to be an employee, they just work for the salary itself if they don't have the skin in the game. But if they have the shares, okay, they have the skin in the game, they will think more like a shareholder. Okay, so I've summarized over here. Okay, so the founder and CEO, they own reasonable amount of shares, so the interests they align with the shareholders. Okay, so the next thing we can see over at the bottom, it is these other 5% shareholders, and then the owners, right, they are all company names. So this is what we call institutions. So why institutions are important, right? Institutions, they are like venture capitalists. Okay, they put in funds into this company for it to grow. So for this Shake Shack, right, the approximate institutional holdings, it is about 33%, which is a great percentage. Meaning to say they are there are companies at the back of this share to actually hold them accountable. All right. Now the next one is compensation. We are still within the management. Okay, this is compensation. Okay, so compensation, we are allowed to see the salary of each executive and see whether they receive too much or too little salary. Okay, so we can see here, CEO, right, he is actually getting like 2.3 million in the year of 2019, and then CFO, he got like $2 million. And actually this amount, right, it is actually a lot higher as compared to other small cap companies, because I am quite experienced in researching small cap companies, and then I have got like quite a few other videos also in this channel, so you can go and check it out. So for most other companies, right, based on my experience, for most other small cap companies, right, CEO usually only take like about $1 million per year as the total pay. Then CFO, it is about 500K per year. So in this case, right, Shake, the CEO is taking like 2.3 million and CFO is taking like 2 million, which I think it is a bit too far-fetched. Yeah. Next, we come to financials. Okay, this is the important part. Okay, don't worry, there are a lot of numbers, but I will go through with you one by one. So the first line that we see, it is revenue, meaning to say their sales. So we can see that their sales, right, since 2012, it was like 57 million, and up to like 2019, right, end of 2019, it was like 595. So it is about tenfold in 7 years, which is extremely good. All right. The next thing is gross margin. Gross margin meaning to say the sales minus the cost of goods sold, meaning to say their materials, their sources, all this. All right. So their gross margin was at 27%, 29%. It is quite stable, but until 2019, it actually dropped. It dropped to like 25%. And I actually looked into the annual report. It says that because of the increased general and admin costs and also depreciation. Okay, this one we can keep in view because it was only this year, and then the next year, which is 2020, we don't know yet. All right. The next thing is EPS. EPS means to say it is earnings per share. So net income and earnings per share, they are roughly the same thing. Okay. So we can see, right, the earnings per share, it was like 3.3 in 2012, and then 4.3, 0.06 negative, become positive again, negative. So it is kind of not consistent. It is not consistent, and it is not a good sign. But it actually started to grow for the past 2 years. Okay, but for this particular quarter, because of COVID-19, so all the data will get affected again. So we still don't know. All right. The next thing is number of shares. It is increasing year over year. When the number of shares is increasing, right, meaning to say they are raising funds. They are always raising funds to put into their business operations. So they are not able to generate enough cash back into their business to keep operating. So, or the other scenario is they need funds. They need additional funds to expand their businesses. Yeah, which I think this is more true because they actually open up quite a lot of stores in 1 year. Yeah. Now the next one is operating cash flow, right? So they are getting much cash, okay, year-on-year basis, because they are selling fast food, and then when they sell the fast food, the customer pay cash immediately. All right, but when they buy food, when they buy the materials from the suppliers, right, I mean to say the bread, the patty, right, they can wait until 60 days later just to pay them. So it is a very cash rich business. All right. Now the next one is free cash flow. It is actually sometimes negative. Okay, because of the fast expanding of new outlets. So when they expand the new outlets, they need to put in more cash into it. So it becomes negative. Right? And take note that the management announced that they do not expect to pay out any dividends. So you can see the dividends, it is always a dash. Yeah, because we can understand that because of small cap companies, they need growth, they need the money to grow, so they don't intend to actually give out the dividends to shareholders. All right. Now the next one is net margin. Okay, net margin means to say after everything is deducted, what is their net profit in terms of percentage. So you can see it was not quite stable, and then for the past 2 years it was like 3% net margin, and it is not comparable to competitors. Okay, so later we can take a look. And the ROE, right? ROE, it is about 7%. It is less than our benchmark of 12%. And the current ratio, it is slightly over 1, but still it is also below our benchmark, which is 1.5. And the next one, debt to equity, it was 1.25. It is considered high, but the thing is the interest coverage, it is high also so the company can actually cover their interest. Yeah. And the last one, cash conversion cycle, it is actually negative. Okay, so you can see it is always negative. So this one, right, is what I've said earlier, because the customer, they pay cash, they pay 100% of the cash to Shake, but Shake only needs to pay their supplier like 60 days later, which means that they are getting cash first before paying out. So their cash conversion cycle, it is negative. Okay. So just now I talked about the net margin, it is quite low, right? So for Shake, the gross and net margin, it was like 24%, 3%. Then you can look at MCD, McDonald's, their gross margin is 52%, net margin it was 28%, which is a lot higher than Shake. Yum and Yum-C, they are KFC, Pizza Hut brands. Okay, Yum, it is in US, Yum-C is Yum China. Okay, so you can see the gross margin and net margin, they are all higher than Shake, even including QSR, which is a Burger King. Okay, so that means, right, for Shake, it cannot compete based on price, because the competitors, they can simply reduce the price, and then Shake, they cannot reduce it because their net margin, it is so low, they don't have the space to adjust their price. So what they can only do, right, is to charge higher price points for premium level food and services. Yeah, so I think they are doing this, which is a good indicator. And just to know that this is only a surface level comparison, because there are other business operations for the competitors over there. So for example, McDonald's, it is a real estate business. Yeah, so I haven't factored into it. All right. Now I'm going to talk about COVID-19, the impact of Shake due to COVID-19. Okay. Now the same store sales dropped by 47%. This is seen almost everywhere, so it is not surprising. But one very good pointer about Shake is that their digital sales, it is increased by 3 times, from 80% to 84% in terms of percentage, but the absolute amount, right, it is increased by 3 times. Okay, within 1.5 months. Yeah, so in early March, it was only 18% is digital sales, but it actually grows until end of April, right, it was about 84% digital sales. Yeah, which is very good performance. Now the next thing is this is the CEO of Shake. So he was having interview with CNBC reporters. Okay, so the CEO mentioned that the supply chain is not affected, meaning to say their bread, their patty, everything is good. Yeah, but the thing is the cost of beef, right, is increased significantly. So they actually sell a lot of chicken now. So they actually sell more of low cost items instead of the high cost one to actually maintain their margin, which is a good point. All right. Now the next one is this. Okay, this is a very new initiative by Shake. So what they do is they used to only sell cook food to people, but right now because of COVID-19, people are staying home. So when people are staying home, right, they have nothing to do, they are very bored. So when they are bored, right, they can actually buy this cook-at-home burger kit. Meaning to say they will be getting like 8 buns, 8 patties, and also some cheese and also the sauces. Okay, so they are selling this pack, right, this 8 pack for $49, and then the people, right, the customer, they can actually make it at home, which is a very good initiative. Okay, the next one is for the business operations wise, right, Shake actually increased the salary. Yeah, so other companies, they reduce salary, they cut pay for the employees, but for Shake they actually increased 10%. They increased 10% for all their employees, like almost all their employees. Yeah, and then they are covering 100% of the cost of health benefits of those team members. Yeah, because of this, right? Because of this, their labor and related expenses, right, they increased significantly in Q1, Q1 2020. So this is the latest report that they've announced. Okay, so for labor costs, you can see over labor costs over here, it is $41 million, and the total revenue, it is $143 million. So which is about 30% of the total revenue, which is significantly high. Yeah. But they are doing a good cost. Yeah. So there's a dilemma like between profits or good cost. Yeah. So the next thing is this. Okay, this is another good pointers of Shake. So they are actually returning this $10 million government loan meant for small businesses. Okay, so this is the government paycheck protection program, meaning to say the government will give money to the small businesses so that they can tide through this crisis. But the thing is, Shake actually return them because there are more businesses need this money more than Shake, because Shake has a very strong cash holding. Okay, so right now their current cash is like 247 million, and their monthly cash needed to burn, right, it is about like 3.2 million, so they can still survive for quite a very long time. Okay, so we have come to the end of this analysis. Okay, so for the valuation part, right, because usually at the end of video I will do a valuation, but because of this COVID-19, right, valuation using the past financial data, right, it is not reliable anymore, because now everything has changed. All the habits of people spending money, everything has changed. Business operations have changed. So using past financial data, it is not so reliable. But the thing is, the current stock price of Shake, it is about half of what it was trading at the highest level of $105 in September 19. So right now it is about like 40 plus 50. But the thing is, the PE ratio, right, of Shake, it is more than 90 times. Okay, price to earning ratio, it is more than 90 times. The benchmark is, the lower the PE ratio, the cheaper the stock is. Yeah, as opposed to their competitors, right? Their competitors, they are trading at about 15 to 30 times, and then Shake is trading at more than 90 times. Meaning to say, Shake, it is extremely overvalued over here. Now, if I have a small portfolio, right, I would just give it a miss. Yeah, because my portfolio is small and then my capital is very limited. So I want to park my money to those like other 8 to 10 very solid stocks, right, with stronger and more consistent growth potential. Because from Shake, I don't see a very clear growth potential in it. Yeah, but alternatively, if I have a huge portfolio and I don't mind using a small portion, like very small portion, for research and development, right, just use that small money to just play around, right, I don't mind enter a small amount in Shake. And after all, right, Shake, it is a small cap company, so the potential for growth, right, it is huge, but the risk of going bust, it is extremely high as well. All right. Now the thing is, I have seen Shake, it is coping very well during COVID-19. So as I've shown you all the previous actions that they took, right, I feel that the company would have a turnaround faster than other companies. So this right now, the COVID-19, it is about evolve or die. You either evolve fast or you just completely disappear. Yeah, so I think share is doing quite good. It is adapting very, very well in this crisis. All right. Now I have got more freebies for you. Okay. I hope you are getting some values from my analysis. Although you choose to buy or choose not to buy this stock, I hope that you can understand more of my thinking. How is my analysis process? All right. By the way, I've got this free gift for you. It is called Top 5 Mistakes Beginner Investors Make. It is a cheat sheet. Now, although the title says beginner, right, but I actually found many advanced investors, they are making these mistakes as well. So I would like to give you for free, okay, for this cheat sheet, and I would like to give you together with this share analysis, meaning that this entire slide, you will also get it for free. All right. So if you like a copy, right, just click on the link below in the description, and you can access it now. All right. So my name is Daniel Ang, the small cap guy, and I hope you enjoy this session. Okay, so if you like my video, right, kindly subscribe. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.